Hi, I'm Rodney Reese. I was a designer on Prison.
And I am Simon Craghead. I was one of the many environment artists that worked on this.
So Prison was unique because I kind of took this over from an environment artist who originally started this, Todd Foster, and like rearranged it and redesigned it. The interesting thing about Prison in single player is it's actually 2 levels, and one is a tutorial melee, and the second part is a riot that, you know, spoiler alert, technically didn't happen. So we kind of had to make a choice of what aspect on the art look were we going to embrace, and going with the theme that this is probably going to be after the riot that technically never happened in single player.
Hey, do you think about that when you're originally designing the block mesh? Do you think about how, you know, for the multiplayer maps, you kind of want a very clear, distinct difference between different areas in the map? Like, do you think visually how it's gonna
Oh, absolutely. Because we're always trying to figure out at least some sort of landmarking, because people used to call out locations based off of power weapons. So you'd say things like, you know, by sniper, by, you know, rocket, stuff like this. You know, we live in the age of the loadout where everybody customizes their weapons, so people don't call out by weapons. So now we have to give really distinctive landmarks where ideally people can say, you know, over by the cliffs or over inside the cell blocks. And even if we try to make it really drastic like that, most people still won't even say that. So we actually do lots of things. That's one of the reasons why we have a very obnoxious lighthouse that's flashing in your eyes. And the reason is so you know it's there, and, you know, like, you know, oh, that direction is the lighthouse. They're over by the lighthouse.
Well, I know on the art side we try to reinforce that as well. We try to make like very distinct choices in terms of lighting the level, having one area be in shadow, having another area be lit, or clear color choices. I know it seems like something that's an important aspect.
One of the final things we tried to do with this is, again, DLC, we have just a little bit more time and we're a little bit more relaxed, is we ended up doing a hurricane storm that approaches. And, you know, it's very subtle at first, but by the end, it's a complete, like, you know, dust storm. That was one of those last minute things where in one of the final art reviews, we said, like, why don't we do something like this? And no one told me no. So I'm like, all right, I'll get this thing scripted. And, you know, told effects, can you guys do this? Like, yeah. And, you know, it's one of those things where if we had a producer, it's like, guys, we probably shouldn't, but, you know, we're Naughty Dog. So we're like, yeah, that'll be cool.
The lunatics run the asylum here.
Yeah. But yeah, the level turned out pretty nice. Ironically, people thought it was going to be the easiest, and, you know, it took a little bit of time and effort, and in the end, it came out pretty nice. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed as much as we loved making this map, and I'm Rodney Reese.
And I'm Simon Craghead, and thanks for watching the video.
Thanks for playing.